YouTube, welcome back to Not So For Mama. This is 33's and 45's. I'm going to spin some of my old discs, and I've got the man who started it all, Leroy Scrooby.
Go to my channel, Leroy Screwballs. What's happened to 78s? I thought this was 33's and 78s.
No, 78s. I've got some 78s actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got some at car boot sale. They're like a 50p each or something like that.
Jimmy told me that this bit, Jimmy Barnes told me this bit was for 78s.
Yeah, I think you might be right actually. No, it's not. It's for jukebox records.
American.
You know when they've got the jukebox,
yeah.
They have the bit cut out in the middle.
Yeah.
Right, you used to get the little plastic thing that's insert.
Yeah.
You either get
push
that.
Those out, can't you?
Push that out, and you use that instead.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
He said that really.
I think there is a 78 mode on there, but I've not tried it.
Cool. So what are you doing then, Jason? What's this all about?
This is the record we've got. We have already put it on here because we're checking for sound levels because I wanted to make sure. Now I don't know how well people are going to see that. Yeah, hold it up a bit more. It's the original Prodigy and Charly on the XL label. I don't know who they're on now these days.
I have no idea. But you wanted me to pick one from your box, so I picked that one. Reason being, really.
Oh yeah. Story.
Prodigy were from my hometown. In actual fact, Keith Flint lived in the street behind my mum's house.
Yeah.
He was brought up there. They all were local from, I'm from Braintree, so they lived in Braintree.
Yeah.
And I remember this record coming out. It was the Prodigy. They had a record before this.
Did they?
In the Jungle.
So that came out first.
It didn't chart very high.
Re-released it.
Yeah, no, it didn't chart very high.
Gotcha.
And I knew the girl that sang on that.
Yeah.
And that was quite a good song actually. But this was their first major hit. So Charlie was the one that obviously brought them fame.
I didn't know it was I thought I'd heard something, but I couldn't remember all the details and which one it was.
Charlie was obviously their first hit, yeah. They were still DJing in Braintree at the time. Yeah. But what I was saying to you earlier was when they brought out, obviously when they hit their peak fame, which was when Firestarter come out. If you remember, I can't remember the exact year, but it was around about 94, 95.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
I was going to say 95.
About that sort of time.
And then they brought Breathe out. Literally straight after. They had 2 consecutive number ones.
Yeah.
I used to see him walking around Braintree, so I remember walking past Keith Flint in town, and he was dressed like he was straight out of the Firestarter video. And he'd be walking past, and he used to sort of nod to everyone, or you used to see him driving around. They weren't
trying to like they do a lot of stars. They're trying to mob him and.
No, it was just what I used to see them. Leroy, do you remember the Leroy the dancer?
Yeah.
I remember bumping into him a few times in pubs and a petrol station, and Liam Howlett as well. They just used to mingle. They used to wander around the town, and you just used to see him about all the time. And people from Braintree at that moment were really quite proud of them. I think. Yeah. It was like their own
was that till Smack My Bitch Up come out?
yeah. Which I think was obvious, obviously, when you look at the funeral for Keith Flint, how much it brought a lot of people in Braintree together, people, and they're still talking now about a statue of Keith.
Really?
In Braintree Town.
I think that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? To freak people out. Anybody who comes in the park and they're like, "What the hell was that?"
But that record, the Prodigy Charly, the 12-inch version, on the flip side, because you've got the white sleeve. Which is really
that's the only one I could get.
Yeah, but on the actual proper picture sleeve, on the back of it, it says dedicated to the people of Braintree.
Oh yes, I remember you saying. Yeah,
obviously you haven't got that. So so this was a very fond. I have fond memories of this.
So give us a spin.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, the sample of it is actually taken from a health and safety commercial in the 70s. So excuse me, lining up properly.
Yeah. It was about. Well, obviously Charlie in this respect meant something altogether different.
Yeah.
But it was about crossing roads, wasn't it? Charlie says... Oh, no.
Is this the standard version, or is this the Alley Cat version?
No, this is the original mix.
It is?
Yeah.
I think the Alley Cat version was the one that was the one most people know, though, I think, isn't it?
No, it's this one.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so this was about the advert, health and safety or whatever, for not talking to strangers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Prodigy were portraying that message.
No stranger trying to pick them up, they'll probably chin them. Still playing alright, isn't it? I've not played this in ages.
Yeah, it's taken a while to get going, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I wondered if it was the other version.
I don't remember it taking...
Should we play the other side?
Hang on a minute. Yeah, flip it over. I think you've got the wrong side.
Yeah, I think I've got the wrong mix. Oops.
That didn't work. That didn't happen in the practice go, did it, Jason?
No. Yeah, no, it does say original mix.
What's that one say?
Original mix.
Alley Cat mix.
Yeah, Alley Cat mix, which I think is the one.
Yeah, you might be right, actually. I can't,
we didn't look up A or B, did we?
No.
To be honest.
That wasn't the... That version you just played wasn't the version that was in the... Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Right. Get on there. There we go. It's difficult to line it up.
Yeah, this is
That's it. Yeah, because that's the one that everyone played. This is, I think it's a better version.
Oh, definitely. And the drum beats that come in was just fantastic drum.
Yeah. There you go.
Proper rave beat. Did you used to rave to this?
Cardboard box.
Did you used to rave for this one, Jace?
Yeah. I don't know where we would have played this.
Some forest in Essex smacked off your tits.
Well, no, I didn't end up going to a rave until about 2014, something like that. It was the first ever rave I went to.
Raves weren't even a thing in 2014.
Oh no, they were still going. They were still going. They had I'm trying to remember now. It was the ones that did Hunting for My Ganja. It was him anyway. Him. Yeah. Two Bad Mice and whatever the other guy was called.
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah. Hunting for My Rizla and My Ganja. And, what was the tune? Tom's Diner. It was the same tune.
Oh yes. Do remember that. Yeah. So you went to a rave with them?
Sorry?
Did you go to a rave with them?
No, they were there.
Oh, they were there.
They were DJing. This is Southend.
Southend?
Yeah,
yeah.
No, the one I remember is the one about the Amazon basin, right, and all the rest of it, and they've gone on about cocaine. That was the track that they played in Martins. And they would do under 18s night.
Right.
I think it was Thursdays. You go down there and it was open until about 11.
Right.
And then they put all the club classics on and all the rest of it.
In Southend, yeah?
No, in Eastleigh.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So there's two separate things.
Very tired.
I don't know, there we go. That'd do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, no, fantastic.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, fond memories of the Prodigy.
Yeah, definitely.
They still, a lot of them still live in the Braintree area.
Yeah.
Keith was living there, obviously.
I don't know what they've done since.
They still perform. They still go to.
Have they done anything new since Keith's passed away?
I don't know if they've done anything since he died. I don't know.
No.
I don't know where they're going to go either. Now.
Yeah,
I've got no idea.
I know because for ages they said, "Oh, we're not going to do another one," and then they have to do another one, and said, "Oh no, that's it, we're not doing any more." And then
do you think that they've been going now for best part of over 20 years now?
Yeah,
25 years. Yeah,
25 years.
So and when that came out, I think a lot of people thought that
it must have been 94, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about bands that I know that have been around for 25 years.
Right. Yeah, but when this came out, I think a lot of people thought that they were going to be just this one-hit wonder.
But it's really that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they did.
But they evolved their music.
And they've evolved.
Their music evolved over time because they became more sort of Sex Pistols style punk stuff going on as well.
Techno punk or whatever you want to call it.
They moved on from that sort of sound. But anyway.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, bit of waffle there, but, we thought we'd share that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like reminiscing about old records. Obviously, your sort of idea. Well, Jimmy done it as well, but
yeah, I've been going through my records. In fact, actually, you've got a very similar box to mine.
Those were the sort of probably Woolies.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, it's this one here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Mine's a bit bigger than that, but yeah, everyone had these, didn't they? Keep their records in. So yeah, I said to Jason, I said, well, he dug out a couple of records. One of the first ones he picked out was Prodigy. I was like, oh, you need to be reviewing it. Yeah. So yeah, cool.
So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We're going to do another one in a bit. So when these are coming out, I've no idea. Lee will probably long be gone home by then, but
I'm going home tomorrow.
Yes.
So yes, and go to my channel as well, because I've got stuff coming out with obviously Jason on as well on my channel. So
yeah,
cool.
We'll put some links below for you. Help you make your life a lot easier, won't it? Right, so do the usual thumbs up, thumbs down.
Ding-a-ling-a-ring-a.
Leave some comments below. Let me know what your records thought of the records. Yeah, if there's anything that you know of a record that came out.
What's this?
What?
What is this?
Oh, that's a USB.
Orange Stylus.
Orange Stylus.
What is it?
It's a USB stick.
Oh, orange USB. Carry on.
I think we'll leave it there. See you later. Bye.